Okay guys, so I was tagged in the video, and the video I was tagged in is by Stuart from Sense of Style. He's a very underrated and really great channel in my opinion. I'm just unknown because I'm new, but Stuart is in the game, but he's so underappreciated in my opinion because he has so much knowledge and insight on fragrances, and I appreciate that a lot. I think that's a very overseen aspect of the fragrance game. I show you 3 fragrances, only one of each category. I think the original idea by Stuart was that you show like 3 or 4 fragrances of each category, and then you make basically a versus, and then again, so it's basically like a fragrance tournament. I'm gonna stick with 3 fragrances. So I'm gonna start with the CHEAPIE, and then go to the designer, and finally finish off the video with the niche one. So the first one is Sunset Riot by All Saints. So with Sunset Riot you have a sweet amber note with tons of cedar, orange blossom, so it's white floral, then pink pepper, and then a slight rose. The rose is very hard to notice in my opinion. Now imagine all that, but then with a slight Baccarat DNA in it. It's basically like Baccarat for men. It's ambery, woody, and slightly sweet. Very gorgeous fragrance, and also very cheap for this 100 ml. You pay around 40 to 50 bucks. So all occasion fragrance with nice sillage and projection and good longevity. It's not like beast mode or anything, but it will project, and you will get your 6 to 8 hours with this. For the price, hard to beat actually. Sunset Riot by All Saints. Next one guys, we have the designer, and this is by, of course, my favorite designer house, which is Dior, and this is Dior Homme 2020. There's this ton of ambroxan in here, just like in Sauvage, so you have this Sauvage DNA in here as well, because Sauvage mostly consists of this fresh blue shower gel thing and then tons of ambroxan. And the ambroxan in here is very beautiful, just like in Sauvage. That's why people loved it in the first place. And I think what they did with Dior Homme 2020 is, we have the Sauvage, and now let's take the most well-known or most renowned fragrance in our lineup and make it as mass appealing and as Sauvage as possible. And that's what they got with Dior Homme 2020. It's very mass appealing, it's citrusy, so there's tons of bergamot in here. You have also pink pepper in here, so it's a little peppery. It has tons of white musk, so it's very musky. So it's this very mass appealing, woody, manly musk fragrance. Pretty good longevity and even better projection in my opinion. You can wear this in summer, you can wear this in wintertime even if you want to, because this is an all-rounder fragrance. You can wear this whenever you want. So very good pick, especially for the price. This used to be hated a lot because it was so different, because the original Dior Homme, of course, is this iris bomb. Iris was completely removed, and of course especially the fragrance community hated it. But now, after people actually reviewed the fragrance properly without having this bias because of Dior Homme, the original one, this is very mass appealing. You can't go wrong with this. If you show this to 10 people, there's only a slight chance that only one of them won't like it. All the others will probably absolutely love this, because this is masculine, slightly sweet, very citrusy, fresh, woody, musky. So can't go wrong with this Dior Homme 2020 by Christian Dior. So the niche pick is Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barrois. So Ganymede is a very special and kind of paradoxical fragrance, you could say, because there's, for one, green nuances like Immortelle and Chinese Osmanthus, but then there's also fresh nuances like violet leaf, mandarin, and saffron to freshen things up. But in its heart, it's a spicy, woody fragrance with a lot of leather. But finally, and this is the most interesting part, there's mineral notes in here. And mineral notes are something people associate with like metal or plastic most of the time. So it's kind of artificial smelling and hard to explain, but I think everyone should at least try to smell this. And I think the artificial aspect in this fragrance is intended. It does remind you of something you wouldn't associate with something like you could extract oil from the nature. It's something very different, it's so niche, and it's the epitome of niche actually, because it resembles something, is kind of non-mass appealing, but very beautiful and kind of mass appealing at the same time. It won some kind of award. I think it was 21 or 22. It was chosen, or even 20, I don't know. It was chosen as the best or most unique niche fragrance of the year, basically. So yeah, it won some kind of award, I don't know. It has great sillage, great projection. I think this even pierces through the cold. It lasts a long time. I get like 10 hours with this. This is a very gorgeous fragrance. I enjoy this a lot, and I can only encourage you guys to try this one out. 3 recommendations. I can recommend all of these to everyone. Basically, I have to choose a winner. If I would have to suggest someone one fragrance for all occasions, it would probably be Dior Homme 2020, because this is so mass appealing. It's like if you want your first niche fragrance, in my opinion, you could definitely go with Ganymede. And if you want to spend a little more, you can go with Ganymede. If you want something very mass appealing, not spend too much, but want a nice, beautiful designer you can wear even in high and sophisticated occasions, go with Dior Homme 2020. If you don't want to spend a lot, but can also want a fragrance you can rock whenever you want, then go with Sunset Riot by All Saints. All 3 gorgeous picks, but if I had to choose one winner, I think it would be Dior Homme 2020, because this is the price-performance sweet spot, and smell-wise, this is probably the most mass appealing from all these 3. Okay guys, that was it for me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my suggestion. And big thanks to Sense of Style again. Thank you, Stuart, for tagging me. I've participated, but I'm not going to tag anyone because I'm still unknown, and chances are high I'm gonna get ignored. So therefore, I'm only participating, not tagging anyone. Maybe in the future we will see. And yeah, I wish everyone a good one. Peace out.